What's up, man?
Nothing much. Episode 13.5. Since the crash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Since the government came on and didn't appreciate our conspiracy theories and shut us down for the second time. Yeah, so I said something out on Facebook. That's my bad. Computer ended up crashing. Lost everything that episode. An hour and a half in. And so we're going to shelf the conspiracy theories until a little later, because if we try to reenact it, I don't think we're going to be doing a real good job at that. Like, oh, no way. No way. That's crazy.
I never heard this before.
So I don't wanna milk that one. It's not fair, and it'd probably show up pretty shitty. But speaking of conspiracy theories, our favorite conspiracy theorist, Dale Gribble's voice actor, Johnny Hardwick, ended up passing away this past week, and that sucks so bad.
Yeah. Especially when the King of the Hill is supposed to start back up.
Yeah, apparently he made...
Now it's like...
I think he got 6 episodes in, they said. Like, a friend of his said that. And, yeah, I was like... I'm still bummed. It's been a few days, and I'm like, that sucks.
I know.
Sucks. So... And that's one you really can't... You can't write that character. If it's going to work... You can't write that character off. You know what I mean? It's it sucks. So, but anyway, rest in peace, Johnny Hardwick. On the last
Rusty Shackelford.
Yeah, and Rusty Shackelford. Yeah. But on the last episode, we had a guest on, a listener, Eric. We have him on back today. Since that episode got shelved. And only you two exist. We should just post the episode and just have you two talking, and just have me blank and just see if it works.
Just guess.
So, but Eric, welcome again.
Hello. Thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's hope for a better turnout this time. I'm like monitoring all my stuff. Like I'm like an iguana looking at my computer screen right now. Like all right.
You got 15 windows open. You're just going across.
I could really use a double monitor right now. This sucks. So what?
Yeah, no shit.
But yeah, so how's Brandon? Cool. How's your week going?
It's going. You know, softball's back. We're going fall ball. Just got jerseys yesterday. They're pretty damn sweet. I'll send you a pic later on. Games start Tuesday.
Nice.
They are already starting, and I was like, God damn. So
That's cool.
That's pretty good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. Just got back from camping. I think we're going to retire the camper for the year because college football is right around the corner. And I refuse to camp during college football, but it was a rough couple weeks, man, trying to get this back going. Eric and I were at the event show. It got rained on for 4 hours before they finally canceled it, which they just rescheduled it for October 18th, so that's really cool. So that happened. I was like, all right. And then the next day we had the podcast, and I was like, well, this will take my mind off it for a little bit. And the crash happened. And I was like, well, son of a bitch. I was like, all right, we're going to push it again. And then that came on, and we had to cancel Wednesday. And I was like, man. And it seemed like this was never going to happen. I was like, this is such a pain in the ass. That's why we need more people to like and subscribe so they can pay us. And we could just do this for a living.
Yeah.
Eric, how's your week going?
It hasn't been bad. I finally got my car back from the dealership after dealing with probably the most ridiculous car-related thing I've ever dealt with in my life, but...
Yeah. Your story reminds me of a story when Brandon and I worked together. And we're walking up, and this guy... Well, his name was Bobby. I won't say his last name, but we always say his last name when we mock him. Bobby! And Brandon, what were we, 18? We were 18.
Man,
yeah,
19
we're
maybe,
walking up.
somewhere around there.
We're going to get our forms to unload this truck, and he is talking on his little Nokia phone. Yeah, and he's sitting there, and all we heard was, "Yeah, well, you better clear out your display room because I'm gonna drive my fucking truck right through that front window." Click, hung up, and he turned around and looked. He's like, "What can I do for you?" I was like, me and Brandon were like, "What the hell was that?"
What the fuck was that?
Like, holy shit!
Dealing with what I
shit,
dealt with, he probably was at least semi-justified for his anger. I don't know. That's a little extreme,
Yeah, dude. He kept his composure too. Like that was like a daily basis thing he did. Like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the key.
Next
You
up.
gotta keep your composure.
fucking
You
wild.
can say the meanest stuff ever to one of those people, but the second you do it angrily, that's when they just kind
It's
of...
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably. I could picture him though. Like, oh, Ryan Brandon's coming up. I'm gonna say something crazy in this phone to show my dominance.
Yeah, no shit. Maybe that's what it
'cause
was.
This dude was like 5'3". Like he was not very big. Like he we all have to climb into trucks, but his was probably a good adventure to climb
Climb
in.
in on it, belly first on the seat,
No shit.
kind of waddle over.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny though. I laughed my ass off. I'll never
Yeah.
forget that.
but yeah, dude. So this Alabama boatyard incident. Have you guys seen that Rumble?
Oh yeah, I saw.
Oh
I saw
my
the
gosh, Brandon, there's people recording across this, across the way. Like there's water in between them. I don't know what you'd call it. The word's escaping me right now, like it always does. And there's this fight between two people. Then it's three people. Then it's four people, and then a bunch of people come in and they're starting to fight. So crazy. You see this motherfucker dive into the water and start swimming across to get to the fight, gets out and starts fighting. And the only thing I can think of, and no one has made a meme of it that I know of about this, I was like, dude, this is Anchorman. Like when they're ready to brawl and all these different people are showing up, I could imagine just like people, like it was started with like 2 or 3, then 4, then 5, and then it was just an absolute shit show of people just wailing away on each other.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
started with one of the employee at the dock or something like that was asking this group of people to move. They were all drunk on their boat, obviously, and they all attacked him. And there was a boat like in the channel ready to come in with a bunch of people on it, and they all started swimming across the channel to try to join in on the fight.
Brady, you got to see this video. I was sitting there, I was like, what's the deal about this? And then all of a sudden, more and more people just started showing up, and I'm like, holy hell. It was just a huge brawl. I guess like 4 people. The 4th person now is charged with criminal counts on it, so pretty wild. But man, watching that fucker dive into the channel, just swim across to start a fight, or not to start a fight, but to help in the fight, I was like, holy shit. It was funny.
Wow.
It was funny.
Yeah, I have it up. I'll watch it after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
You got it? Yeah. Yeah, I can only think of...
Yeah. Massive brawl.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
yeah.
dude.
It was...
What the hell is this? It's the article. A new video of the riverfront brawl in Alabama better shows how far the teenage boy dubbed Black Aquaman swam to help black workers perform pummeling by a group of white people. Holy shit, man.
They named him Black Aquaman?
Oh my god.
Oh my...
Dude, yeah, that's what it says in this.
Oh my god, they couldn't even say,
is
like...
from Newsweek.
They couldn't say Black Manta? They were just like, yeah, he's the Black Aquaman.
At least they didn't say Black Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pummeled. I like how he said pummeled. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Like a nice 16-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Didn't even try running around. Just dove right in.
Hey, good for him, though, because it literally was, like, 5 people beating on one dude. Like,
right.
It wasn't good. It's not good for anyone involved. That's for sure.
No, it's an unfortunate thing. It's a bad thing.
Dude.
But you know what? It's there, and I'm gonna make fun of it for a little bit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
it is what it is. Yeah. So today we're gonna be a couple of negative Nancy's because we've had a rough couple weeks, and we're just gonna talk about the worst of everything, whatever we can think of. It's just gonna be the worst. We're gonna be all pissed off and negative in this one, so hopefully some people are like, "Fuck yeah!" Or you're gonna get mad and you're like, "No, he's not. That's not the worst." And in that case, feel free to fire back on the page and go from there. So before we get into this, fellas, what do you drinking anything?
I do have something.
Oh, you understood what I said there?
Yeah. 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 I speak hieroglyphics, so it's okay. Oh, let me get it out of my koozie.
Started talking like John.
All right, so today I got Great Lakes Brewing Company Tropic Coastal, which is a tropical IPA.
Sounds sexy.
Ta-da! Yeah, and I don't know why my camera's flipped around for some reason, so everything's backwards. But you can get the gist of it.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what I got today, and it sounds interesting.
Eric, what you got?
Actually, as I just pull my headphones out of the computer,
he's like running to the fridge.
And Eric's gone.
It's early in the morning.
I got a.
So I was drinking coffee. Hold on, let me reattach this.
Whoa.
All right, I'm back. Can you hear me? Okay, sorry. Yeah. So I got coffee with a little bit of my own unbranded whiskey.
What?
Yeah, so I got a little
whiskey.
barrel. I think it was one of those like bespoke posts or something that I did a long time ago, and I got a little aging barrel, so I got a little bit of White Lightning and aged it. And I figured this would be a good little use of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just getting a little drunk and talk about stuff you hate. That's perfect. Well, for me, I have ties to this beer because when I was first buying a house, my first house, this guy named Matt, and I still know his last name, but this was almost 10 years ago. This guy fucked up everything so bad. I was there to sign the fucking papers to take it over at closing, and he messed up shit so bad, ended up falling like thousands of dollars short. And I was like, dude, I don't have money. Like, I don't have any extra money for this. So how does he repay me? He brings me a 6-pack of Centennial IPA. And I've never had it before. And I was like, dude, I'm about to whoop your ass in this parking lot and then drink this beer because you screwed up so much. He ended up making good on it, and I ended up closing on that house. But, man, that other realtor was so mad. And and the on the other side, the seller, he was so fucking mad. I felt like such a horse's ass. And I was like, I'll never go with this company ever again. Every house I looked at, they're like, oh, who do you who you pre-approved through? And I said this bank, who's very, very, it's one of the biggest banks ever. And they're like, oh, like almost just was like, no, we're not going to do this with you guys. Like it was that bad. And I guess the good thing that came out of it is I did get the house and having little Founders Centennial IPA.
Oh, they changed their can up, huh?
Did they?
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a darker.
Yeah,
wasn't
it used to be way different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had the. Oh no, I'm thinking of all day, but they did. Yeah. They did.
One of the
change
weirder
that up,
things
though.
is the can is 19.2 fluid ounces, and I was like 19.2.
Oh, wow.
Like we did still want to go for the 20 ouncer, 22.
It's probably some kind of. It's probably some kind of tax thing or some. You're not allowed to do that or some bullshit like that.
So I'm gonna crack this sucker open. Oh, that's good. I was fighting between to bring the New Holland style IPA, New England style, or New Holland, New England IPA into it, but I went with this guy.
Yeah, they did change it.
Yeah. Oh no,
they did. Look at this is You see this? This used to be the old one. There's like two angels holding
Yeah,
up
you're
the
right.
founders
You're
a while
right.
ago. Yeah. And then now, obviously, that one you just showed.
Yeah, I like that can a lot better.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I'm still mad at them for changing the CBS label.
What?
Yeah, when they took the
they
took the Mountie off of it.
What?
It was disrespectful to Canadian
So stupid.
mounted police, I guess.
Are you serious?
I guess. So now it's just Canadian horse.
Is that like a true?
Wow. That's what they
Yeah,
thought.
no, that's the reason they
thought.
did it. They did it like maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago.
Wow.
It now just says CBS. It's like the KBS now. It just says CBS.
That's a bummer.
So.
Well, I'm
whatever.
tagging founders in this episode, so maybe they can hear us and bring it back, or maybe make.
I'm
more.
sure they still sell
Yeah.
a bunch of it.
Oh yeah.
They don't give a damn.
It's delicious.
They're listening. I'm like,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're 16 minutes in. I just posted this picture. I was at part of a podcast group, and it says like every podcaster, somewhere along the lines, like every podcaster 40 minutes in. All right, well, let's jump into it. Like finally getting into the subject, and I was like guilty. Yeah. Like, yeah. So you need a buffer. You can't just be like, all right. So let's get into this stuff that that's just the worst. The worst of the worst.
Yeah.
And it sucks. So we're going to go through various categories. I'm kind of interested to hear what the listeners have to say with this too. But we'll start with the show. Brandon, you want to start off?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Why not? So 10 years ago, this show came out, and I actually had hopes for this because it was a Seth MacFarlane show. Do you remember the show Dads?
No.
So it came out in 2013, and I was like, "Ooh, this looks good." It had Seth Green in it, and Giovanni, was it Ribisi?
I don't know.
Is that his
Sure.
name? Giovanni Ribisi. He was in Ted.
Okay.
He was the guy who stole
danced
Ted
in
Oh
from
front of
yeah,
the TV.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. So I think his last name's Ribisi, and So I mean, Dad's. Like I said, I had such high hope for this, man, and the creators of Ted and Family Guy. So you're like, oh, cool, man. This should be funny, It failed on all levels,
Wow.
dude. It really did. The whole show is about two successful guys in their 30s, and they have to their lives turn upside down when their dads move in, basically, with them. And yeah, dude, it's so much garbage through the whole entire show. I think I watched maybe 3 episodes, and I was like, I'm done. Everything they did had a laugh track behind it. Seriously, man. For some reason, the laugh track just commenced the whole time. It'd have been better off if they just kept going with the laugh track the entire episode and never ever stopped laughing. But dude, it was so stupid, man. I don't understand why the show just felt really artificial.
Yeah, like forced.
And it's sad. It was really, it was sad because I seriously thought this was going to be such a cool show and funny, and it was garbage, man. I was so let down.
That's probably why I haven't heard of it, is because it was so bad.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it went for the first season and it got canceled after that, and it had such bad negative remarks that I'm surprised Seth MacFarlane was just like, dude, that fucked up. I seriously fucked up because it was so bad, so bad.
Yeah, my top one. I fought really hard between 2 of them, and I might mention both of them. The one I have listed was How I Met Your Father. I could not get through that first episode. I fucking struggled because I liked How I Met Your Mother. I was like, this is a good show.
Oh yeah, they did.
And what's
super
kind of funny, you mentioned the
right?
laugh track. Dude, I don't know what it was, but one episode of How I Met Your Mother, like, I didn't notice until like 4 seasons in there was a laugh track. I was like, I looked at my wife and I was like, is there a laugh track to this show out there? That's all I noticed for the longest fucking time, and it drove me nuts. But, yeah, How I Met Your Father is such a fucking dog shit, push for money, artificial, fake forced, oh my God. I mean, I can't believe Hillary Duff was like, yeah, we're going to do this because it sounds great. And I look at the writer's strike and I'm like, if you guys come up with this shit, keep striking. Like, dude, I was like, fuck that. That show is such a pile of shit. And then the second one, I walked into my work break room and this was on, and my eyeball started twitching. Is that Two Broke Girls? Everything is a fucking, like what you just said. Just
those were your two. You couldn't.
One liner.
You stumbled
one after another.
And I'm like, who the fuck talks like this? Like, I would kick someone through a fucking window if they were just like, after everything I've said, they come up with like a zingy one-liner back. And I'm like, I look at the stars, and I'm like, you two are better than this. Like, good fucking God.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch that
imagine,
either. I think I might have watched an episode.
Could you imagine being in the writer's room and writing this and going, this is good. This is good.
That's how half these goddamn people are, man. I seriously think, like, all these we have listed here, I'm just thinking, like, how the hell did they come up and be like, you know what, this is going to be the most badass show you've ever seen?
Some of it, I honestly think, they're sitting there and they're like, fuck the audience. Let's push this bad shit and see how far this goes.
Yeah. I haven't had a worse show so far. Let's add that to my list right now.
I couldn't imagine.
Fucking dog shit show.
I couldn't imagine being an investor and be like, all right, we're going to invest into this. Let's see how this goes. And like watching the first episode going, oh my God. Like, what do I do?
Yeah. Well, that's why I mean for dads, like Stephen McMahon, like, hey, this show's dads. We're going to, like, oh, okay, you've had super successful shit with Ted and freaking Family Guy and all the other bullshit. This should be all right. Fuck you.
Yeah.
How about that? I don't think he had a lot of, I think he was producer of it, but I don't think he had a lot of.
He probably didn't. He's rich as fuck and was probably like, yeah, fuck it, make it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Eric, do you got anything you want to chime in a show?
The
or
only
something
thing I can
just want to.
Well, it's kind of funny because my wife has just, well, not, I don't want to say just in the last month, she started watching Two Broke Girls from the beginning. So I get all the collateral damage.
I've heard of that.
But I said the same thing. It's one-liner after one-liner, and it's always sexual. So, like, it's insane. But she watched another show that I couldn't stand. It's called Cat. It's, I forget her name, but she's now a Jeopardy host. She was on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, that chick from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. It's just a sitcom, but it's an over-the-top sitcom-y sitcom. That's the only way I can describe it. Like, nothing seems real or genuine about it. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. But, I can't stand when she watches it. But
some of these shows are so bad, it's like if aliens were to come to Earth and we go, we're going to imitate humans without ever looking at that, or like without like studying them, and this is funny to them. Like, and sorry if you're a fan of it, but I'm not sorry. That movie that show fucking blows. All of them.
Yeah, I agree. I'm okay with not watching any of these, and I think my life would keep going on and being the same it was. It wouldn't be
all right.
perfection.
Movie.
So. You went ahead and go ahead with that one first. We'll just
when I was young, a lot of bad movies could really sneak by me. You know, like Superman 4. I loved because it was Superman, and I'm a kid, and you know I have no idea. And then this was the first one where the original movie come out. It was amazing. It was fantastic. It still holds up as far as I'm concerned as one of the best video game movies ever. And then the sequel comes out, and we rent it. And it was the first time I realized, like, okay, stuff sucks now. And this movie still sucks so bad. And that's Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I'm absolutely dumbfounded how that was ever made. Dude, I had to go back and revisit it and just see how fucking terrible it got. spoiler warnings. They kill off Johnny Cage in the first 30 fucking seconds. Sonya's different. Raiden's different.
Oh shoot, Johnny Cage is
Johnny
different
Cage
too.
is different. Some of the worst
Half the
dialogue ever. And then they fucking destroyed one of the most beloved characters from Mortal Kombat 2 on, Baraka. I can't believe they looked at that and were just like, he looks good. Let's put it in the movie. Cool. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Dude, I was a kid, and I was like, I think that was the moment my innocence was stripped from me. Where I just viewed the world as dark and cold. And everything, things are bad.
It's funny, you bring up Baraka and how bad he looked in that movie. The other day I was watching a making of, like, the original Mortal Kombat trilogy. Just, like, the motion capture stuff they were doing. And, Japan, when they released Mortal Kombat 2, they made a commercial for it, and Baraka was in it and looked 100 times better than Baraka from a movie that had millions of dollars behind it.
Yeah. One of the worst. And you. I was like,
traveling the world in like, hamster balls.
I know, dude.
Yeah, dude, and they just kept. They just kept doing flips every time they jumped. It was like a Power Ranger flip. There was one scene where, like, dude, they're fighting these guys and they just fucking kick this guy, and the setting is completely different in the background. It's not even where they were fighting, and it was just like, it's breaking my heart.
Oh, dude,
talk about it.
I know, like 12-year-old me obviously loved Mortal Kombat and stuff, but the first one, like you said, was great. It was like, cool, and you got an awesome tournament fighting game, and it's on the big screen now, so you're like, cool. Yeah, and then here comes Annihilation. And it's funny because I actually watched this, I'd say within the last 5 years over again. Man, I noticed so much bullshit. It was like 12-year-old me was just like, whoa, so many characters all of a sudden. But, and then now it's like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they kind of took a shit on that. Have you seen the new one? The one that came out a couple years ago? They didn't do
Not
too bad.
I mean, I could have gone.
The second one's supposed to be coming out soon.
I could have gone without Cole Young. Like that was just weird. But
it is.
It was solid. The first 7 minutes with Sub-Zero and Scorpion is absolutely flawless. That was so amazing. Mm-hmm. That was very cool.
Yeah, I guess Cole was of course a studio thing. They wouldn't make the movie without a character like
Someone
that. So they had to write him in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's shitty. You know who was supposed to be Sonya in the first Mortal Kombat movie, 1995 movie? Cameron Diaz. Yeah, she actually broke her ankle on set. And this was, remember, this was early Cameron Diaz, so they brought in that Bridget Wilson, who's now Bridget Wilson Sampras, and she literally trained on set. Like, they were like, we're filming, our Sonya Blade has a busted ankle, this has to happen now, and I thought she did an awesome job. So,
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Yes.
I've been all right with that.
So, Brandon, what's your movie?
This is gonna be funny because the title says it all. Disaster movie. Do you remember all those movies? I don't remember who the directors were, but it was like epic movie, disaster movie. He did all the scary
bad
movies
shit that were
to
follow Scary Movie.
Yeah. Dude, disaster movie. I never thought I'd see a day when something was like worse than Home Alone 4, because that's what I had originally put down was Home Alone 4. Yeah, you remember that? But then I kept thinking about it, and then I just randomly came like I thought about this. Like, it's like, dude, this movie I think takes that spot because it is horrible. horrible. The jokes in it are thoughtless and just stupid ass goofs the entire time. You know, it's obviously making fun of the most popular movies within the last year or two that came out, and yeah, dude, it is. The script sucks. It's the writers displayed no talent when writing this, and it's just it's just garbage, man. It is. And then of course the cast, they had Carmen Electra in it, Kim Kardashian, and I don't remember whoever else was in the stupid ass movie. But you know, the worst part about the whole thing, these movies are Lionsgate's movies, man. You think they would have been able to
do something?
You know, I'm not gonna have this. No, I don't want this. You know, but to allow this kind of stupid ass shit to be on your portfolio, that sucks.
Can you imagine that being on your fucking resume?
Yeah, disaster. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna go with you.
Yeah. Fuck.
No, that's it. That's my worst movie there. Disaster movie with a coming in close second was Home Alone 4.
Dude, those scary movies. That first one was so good. The opening, it nailed it. The second one had some really good parts in it. But man, the third one, I mean, I was sitting in the theater, I was like, this is fucking brutal. But I'll tell you what.
They just started going downhill.
The third one had one of the joke that hit home bad. And they were enacting the fucking War of the Worlds spaceships coming in and destroying the world. Well, Sydney comes up to a news van, and the guy's like, you haven't seen what's happening? He goes, look at this. He goes, this is Detroit. And it's all just destroyed and smoky and everything. He goes, and this is Detroit now. And the only difference is there's a spaceship. Like that.
Yeah.
That was it. I was like, damn. Yeah.
You're so accurate.
It wasn't even funny. It was just factual. Like, yeah.
No shit,
Eric,
man.
you got anything?
I mean, honestly, if I had to choose one, Mortal Kombat Annihilation would have been it, just because everything in that movie was bad. But a little bit of a hot take. Because trying to think of one, I kept coming back to Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I couldn't get past it. And Iron Man 3. I'm going to go with that, dude. Because I had such high expectations for that movie. With the Mandarin being in it and just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. I saw it on opening day and walked out like 45 minutes in. I've never been that mad at a movie before.
That's funny you mentioned that. Like when we were I think I was talking to you, Eric, and Brandon. Like I was like, you know what? If we think of other things while we're doing it, and that was one of the things. Was one of the worst movie twists, and that was mine. Mm-hmm. I felt I didn't even think it wasn't clever. I was fucking insulted. Like I was like, no, this is bullshit. And then they have the Mandarin. The fucking guy at the end, just because he has like fire fists, I was like, fuck you. Fuck you guys. And then Pepper just pulls off this fucking kung fu shit. Well, you know what? No, I'm going to fucking keep going on it. Yeah, you're right. This movie does fucking suck.
Personally, for me, for sure. I mean, I don't know many people that like it. But
you upset me now. Like, dude, the Christmas ornaments as fucking bombs. Dude, there's so many, like, I get, they're like, oh, it's Tony Stark without the Iron Man suit? And it was like, they brought in a fucking kid, like, oh, you didn't learn from Temple of the Doom, Indiana Jones, you gotta bring this fucking kid in? Every time they bring in a kid sidekick, it's like, god damn, you guys fucking stop. But the infiltration, the big teddy bear with the huge tits, or the rabbit, whatever it was, I was like, what's fucking happening in this movie? What is going on? And it just kept going and going. And then at the end, he's like, yeah, I'm a new person. I got that whole fucking chest thing taken out. And I was like, where the fuck do we go from there?
I honestly don't know how they recovered so well with, like, Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame and all that. Dude. I just don't know.
Yeah, I guess the Russo brothers were like, what the fuck are we supposed to do with that?
I mean...
Like, not even Iron Man anymore.
So that... when you brought up that rabbit, dude. That rabbit, actually, I think it's a dog, or it is a rabbit, one of the two. But it's not tits. It's
I know, but
because I thought the same thing when I first seen it. I was like, damn, look at that set, you know?
Yeah, like, dude.
Then he got closer.
And
like,
the trailer was so fucking dark. Like, I am the Mandalorian. You know, like I'm like, fuck yeah, there's gonna be some shit here. And what do I get? I get Tony Stark with a kid sidekick that they did nothing with other than him being at the funeral in Infinity War. And yeah, I mean, I was just like so fucking dumbfounded. But yeah, that twist when they did that, that was the first time I was like, you are insulting me. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, I was so pissed off. And then in Infinity War, they literally had to have a scene where it's like, yeah, I got to put back in, see? Like, oh, you changed your mind, Tony? Like, and then the fake suit shit. The suits just kept falling apart. Like, that gag wasn't funny the first fucking time. You had to do it 9 times in the movie.
Oh,
fuck!
Dude, I hear you,
God,
man.
I wanted that movie to be so good.
That's my problem with it. Is I had such high expectations and was going in riding such a high into that movie theater. That's the only movie I've ever walked out of in my entire life.
I hear you.
Yeah, because Iron Man 2 had its moments. Like, it was good. It was a decent sequel. But the dance fighting, I was like, okay, I'm glad we got over this. You know, the dance scene. I was like, okay. And then Iron Man 3 was just all of that. The whole fucking thing. God. Okay, my rant's over. Wow, Eric, you really got me mad.
Not my intentions, but I guess when you're talking about that movie, it's hard not to get people heated.
Oh.
No shit,
I was
dude,
so bummed.
sure.
I was like, there's no way someone could stick up for this movie. And it still racked up $1 billion. And then Disney's like, oh, fuck it. We'll just put shit out and they'll watch it. That's what we're going through now. Dude, they showed that fucking scene from... Someone was, like, making fun of Secret Invasion. And it showed that chick... I haven't even watched it. I don't even want to bother. But it showed that chick with Drax's arm. Like, all she had. And people were, like, making fun of it. And the only thing I thought of was when Quagmire discovered internet porn.
Oh, yeah.
And his one arm is one arm is just roided out. Hey, what you doing, Quagmire? Oh, just going to get the mail. Right over there. And his arm is just jacked. Like, that was the only thing I could think of. Ooh, all right. I'm going to wind down. God.
Oh, my God, dude.
So, all right, actor. Worst actor.
Yeah, let's...
Brandon, I'll let
do
you roll
this.
with that.
Okay, so I got it. Oh man, fucking Jamie Kennedy, horrible actor, horrible.
Except
comedian.
for
all his movies suck.
not Son of Mask though.
You know, the only yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. The only good thing in Scream, because he was in Scream, obviously.
Yes.
Second one, he dies in the second one, and why Wes Craven would even want that dumbass in the movie?
I think he was early. It was just early, and
he was in the first one, and then he was in the second one for But I mean, I was so happy when he fucking got snatched into the van, and they just got fucking pummeled with a fucking knife. I was like, God damn. It's like, good for you, Ghostface. Good for you. But I never wanted to punch someone so bad until I seen Malibu's Most Wanted. It's like, I didn't remember his name. It was like B-Rad or something like that, I think it was his name. God, what a joke that was. And what a joke he is, man.
There were 2 scenes in that movie that made me laugh. It was when he rolled up on his dad and he like hard stopped and his pants fell down and he pulled them back up.
Yeah.
That was the only part that made me laugh. And then the freestyle. Which she's like, you can't freestyle. He's like, give me anything. She's like, all right. Traffic. He's like, traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Rolling down the freeway. Is that a Ford Maverick? And I died at that.
Yeah. Obviously, you know it.
There's 2 parts of that movie that made me fucking roll. But yes, Jamie Kennedy. Dude, I know he sat there. He's like, man, I'm about to do a sequel to The Mask. Everything's going well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
and
gonna
as
be
he's
awesome.
loading a fucking gun during the premiere of Son of Mask to blow his brains out in front of everybody, like I was.
Dude, what a fucking garbage ass.
Dude, the
Oh
moment,
man,
yeah,
God,
dude, that's.
I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah,
He ain't good, not good. Mine.
yeah. So who?
Mine's gonna upset a lot of people, a lot, and I like this guy, and I like a couple. I like him in movies, but excuse me, I just think he's an awful actor, awful, and this hurts me. But Keanu Reeves, dude, I like him though, but he is so like I remember John Wick. I was like, all right, he's got it back. This is cool. And they're like, they say you're back. He's like, yeah, you know what? I've been thinking, I'm back. And I was like, okay, here we are, right back to this. Like, fuck. That scene, I honestly, like, that scene comes on and I'm like, ah la la la, ah la 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 la, like, plugging my ears, like, don't want to hear him say it. But it's so weird. Like, he's awesome in The Matrix. 1, 2, and 3, I could give to him. The latest Matrix make me want to walk through a fucking meat grinder. But like, it's funny because people were like, did the director seriously get Keanu Reeves to say whoa in The Matrix? Like when Morpheus does that jump and he's like, whoa. But for a while, he's so well liked. He is. He's very well liked. But I mean, his acting skills are not up to par. I mean, he's the same guy in every movie. Let's just be honest. Like, John Wick is just really good with guns, but it's just Keanu Reeves. And it's, I mean, you can almost make the argument for Tom Cruise. The only character that guy has ever played outside of Tom Cruise is Tropic Thunder. When he's the fucking, how about I give you a cheese dick sandwich? When he's the fucking, when he's that guy. When he's that guy, it's just, yeah.
I forgot about
I
that.
remember I sat there. It was like 5 minutes in, and I was like, "Is that?" I was like, "Is that Tom Cruise?" Uh-oh.
Man.
I have a couple of visitors. What are you girls doing? So yeah, they came in. They came in after the language.
I can't stop laughing right now.
But yeah, so like, you can say that about Tom Cruise, and yeah, it's just I like Keanu Reeves. I just don't think he's a very good actor.
Yeah.
At all. So.
Yeah, I'm okay with him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You can take it there.
So, Eric, you got anybody?
Oh, I hate this, but I guess I'm just gonna have a lot of hot takes. But for me, Jared Leto, man, I can't get into Jared Leto. I don't know what it is, but he takes me out of stuff sometimes with his acting. Like,
he almost tries too hard.
I don't know. It's yeah, because he's a character actor, or at least tries to be, but he still takes me out of whatever he's in.
Yeah, that Joker scene was absolutely terribly.
It's just too much. Like,
yeah.
But I'd have to say either that or Sylvester Stallone. Although I like everything that Sylvester Stallone is in, usually just because it's an action movie, usually, or or even Rocky. It's just endearing, but
yeah, it's like hey Sylvester, what's the difference between Rocky and well, what's his other big Rambo? He's like, Rambo's just really sad. That's all. He doesn't like what he did. That's it. So, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I could see Stallone, but I respect him. I respect Keanu Reeves. He's a good guy. He's made a fantastic career.
Yeah, I think it heavily relies on the type of movie and writing that he gets. Because he can be a good actor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I honestly, they all, well, aside from Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy's probably.
But yeah, Keanu, I don't know. I mean, if they've been asked, like, they're like, oh yeah, you guys are fine. But No, Keanu Reeves. I respect him. Just whatever. So.
What about your worst actress? What you got?
I think this is pretty evident for a lot of people. Looks absolutely beautiful, but is a pain in everyone's ass is Megan Fox. I cannot fucking do. Dude, I will never forget. Like, she was a struggle in Transformers outside of eye candy.
That's all it is.
And then, yeah, and then they were like, "All right, we're doing a new Ninja Turtles," and I'm like, "Cool. Who's directing it? Oh, Michael Bay. Okay.
Right.
Who's April O'Neil? Megan Fox. Fuck!
Yeah.
Like, no! Like, what is fucking going on? Like, yeah, I mean, that's just, I don't know. She must have had something on Michael Bay, but
That could be it, too. You know,
wasn't fucking happy.
She's a serviceable actor when you need a young and attractive woman in the movie. Like, if that's what the character's shooting for, then okay, you can cast her. But other than that, she's a average-ass, not very good actor. So,
Yeah.
I'm not too impressed by her, that's for sure.
Yeah, she can piss off.
So, yeah. Dude,
Who you got?
I got... Oh, man, dude, she's been in quite a bit of movies. Kristen Stewart.
Ah,
She lacks so much expression, man. I swear to God, she has the same goddamn face in every single thing she does.
her mouth is always open.
It's that confused fucking... I don't even know. I think it's her eyes, to be honest. Like, that's what I can't stand. Exact same eyes, no matter what, dude. No matter what role she's playing, her emotions, the same in her fucking eyes, dude. Same fucking eyes. Like, I find myself praying she'll be in she'll have different expressions besides that confused one she always has on, but it never comes out, you know. It's the same ass shit. And yeah, and the shitty thing is I was excited when Snow White and the Huntsman came out, because I like Chris Hemsworth and whatnot, and I was like, oh, this would be kind of cool. And then you see her as Snow White, you're like, God damn it, dude. Are you serious? Like, she's Snow White? Like, that's who you come up with? And
Wait
same thing.
until you see the new one.
No, yeah, good. But yeah, I think she's just naturally awkward as well. She's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. When she's in a movie, I'm like, damn it.
There's not many performances that top her in Twilight.
Yeah. So I don't even want to act it out, because it confuses me when I want to act it out, you know. So
right.
Like, I can't do the eyes. So.
Yeah.
Fucking.
How about you, Eric?
Dumbass.
Yeah, I don't know. The first one that came to my head is far from relevant these days, but Jessica Simpson.
Oh, God.
Which they gave her, tried to give her an acting career.
That's another one, just like Megan Fox. When you need an attractive person,
I'll
even today, she's not attractive anymore. I don't know if you've seen her recently. Ugh. Man,
I couldn't imagine being her agent and like trying to find her work after Employee of the Month. And just being like, hey, have you thought about porn? Like, I got nothing. I have nothing left for you.
Right. But a more relevant one, I guess, I always have been annoyed by Rebel Wilson.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I know she's more of a comedic thing, but I feel like she's kind of like a one-trick pony.
Especially she came out as a bitch. Like, she all of a sudden was like, hey, I'm not fat anymore. I'm going to start treating people like shit. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she's
I just thought men are acting.
Looking at you, Lizzo.
Ooh.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, I heard that.
How's that going on, huh?
Yeah, sitting there claiming acceptance and beauty, and you're telling your backup dancers not to fucking gain weight.
Ugh.
You bitch. I'm glad that's what's
I'm
happening.
the fat one on stage.
Yeah, I'm the biggest. I want to be the scene. Like, fuck you.
No, that's horrible.
No, that is a bad fucking person. And yeah, Rebel Wilson, like, hearing all that shit, it's like, yep, you are who I thought you were.
I can't even think of anything off the top of my head that she was in that was a decent movie.
Dude, she was weird as fucking Bridesmaids. That weirded me the fuck out.
Yeah, and Bridesmaids was actually kind of funny too. I kind of
Bridesmaids.
Yeah,
was-
yeah, I don't mind Bridesmaids.
Yeah, Bridesmaids was funny. It is funny.
Oh, she did all the Pitch Perfect movies too. Remember those?
Yes, she did. She sure did.
I've never seen any of those.
God.
Otherwise, I'm sure it would have been on this list.
The only thing that actually did decent, and you don't even see her face, is the Ice Age movies. So there you go.
That's funny.
What the hell was she in the Ice Age movies?
It just says Raz. I don't know. I can't remember Raz. I'm sure it's probably one of the what's the oh man. It's not the oh, I can't even think of that goddamn animal right now. The one with the big eyes. Sid, remember Sid? He
what
talked
is
to
he,
Liz.
Yeah, sloth?
chipmunk or whatever? Or?
He's a sloth.
Is it a
isn't
sloth? No, he's a damn
Yeah.
sloth. It's
What,
probably
is he a
one
strung
of
out sloth?
the...
he? Or are you thinking the squirrel?
The
No, not the
squirrel.
squirrel. I think it's Sid's the sloth. I guess it's a sloth. I don't know. But it's,
Nah,
the only
guy
thing I
who's
could think
chasing
of
the
is
nut
probably
constantly.
yeah. Maybe it is there. I don't know. I'm trying to
Yeah,
I'm trying to find it. It's not coming up on anything, so I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah. Fuck it.
I actually want to find this out now because I'm so like confused. Oh, dude, she plays that. Okay, it's Ice Age. I think it's 2, and she plays the. It's one of the pirates on the ship. It's a rabbit or oh no, it's a kangaroo. Yeah, kangaroo on the frickin' ship. Yeah. Anyways, that's that. But yeah, so I don't really care for her either, so I can agree with that one for sure.
Yeah, whatevs.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Well, let's keep on moving. Where's Band? Mine is Crazy Town.
Yep.
Good
Mine
God.
is too. Mine
Is
is
it?
too. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. What in the meth is going on there?
Yeah. Heroin. That's what's going on.
God.
Yeah.
They're all fighting each other about money. It's like, man, things must be very tight.
I
Good
remember
Lord.
when the bass player came out and he was talking about I don't even know that guy's names. I mean no, I know the lead singer Seth. But the bass player came out this is probably when we were like I don't know 16, 17, and he was talking about how he was addicted to heroin, and he had so much like criminal activity in his past that it's like what the hell, like what's going on here? And just the way he was talking about stuff, like he said he started off doing graffiti and shit, and then it turned into selling shit on the black market to one point in time. And then I guess he got arrested for setting his family's house on fire. So I was like, holy shit, this dude's a fucking psycho, man.
Yeah, that'll get you not invited to Christmas the next year.
I'll never forget. It was on like MTV News or something. I was just like, damn, dude, this is... What the hell? That was wild.
That is wild. That's crazy.
Crazy town.
Hey!
That's all I got.
Eric, who do you got?
There's a couple I can think of. Again, probably not relevant these days, but I always had a special hate for Newfound Glory.
Oh.
I mean, I haven't even thought of them in years until looking at,
Eric, I would
thinking about what I'm going to come up with.
I would get fun of liking Limp
What
Bizkit.
the hell was that?
Yeah, I would get made fun of.
I would get so much fun for that.
I would get made fun of. There we go.
Yeah.
It's the Centennial IPA kicking in.
Ah.
I would get made fun of so bad by people for liking Limp Bizkit, and I'd be like, well, who do you like? They're like, Newfound Glory, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's just like, I'm like looking around like, am I being pranked right now?
Ashton Kutcher pops up.
Yeah. I remember I was just like, what is happening right now? All those high pitch like.
I never got into them.
I couldn't either.
No.
Like
I couldn't.
That's kind of like
The
Good
closest-
Charlotte as well. They're another one that was like,
Yeah, they had like 2 songs that I really liked.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? I think it was called Anthem.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a anthem. Throw all your hands up.
Oh, dude, I actually liked that song when I was younger. Lifestyles of the Rich and the Famous.
Oh, yeah.
That was a
I think
good
there was
song.
one called Superman something or...
How dare them even put that word in their
dude,
mouth.
it's been years since I've heard any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think
what they said to me. Benji.
Simple Plan was one I couldn't stand either.
Oh, my God.
In the same vein of Newfound.
They're all the same like category, right? And I know they're all like emo music, but they're
just
like
found
different.
pop punk.
They're like different
Like-
emo music.
Like, dude, just sing high as you can. You can hit a note. Oh, don't want to be just like you.
Yeah, very nasally.
Yeah. Video game. What's the worst video game you've ever played?
Dude, man, oh god, dude. I don't know if you played this. I'm sure you have though, because I think everybody fucking played it. Superman 64.
Yeah, hardest game in the world.
God damn, dude. If you like flying through rings, that's the game for you, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, what
Yeah.
a crap fucking game. And I can't believe like Nintendo was like, yeah, let's get this out there on the market, man. Graphics fucking sucked in that game,
Yeah.
man. Controls sucked. You couldn't even fly through the damn rings correctly because you're all over the goddamn place. You know?
Yeah.
And it was just unfinished. You know, it looked like there was a constant fog over the entire city.
Yeah.
You couldn't see anything in a distance.
Yeah.
You know, and don't tell me that that's like not the time to do all that, because we've had so many games throughout the 90s who in the background they had great graphics and stuff. So it was just a pathetic game all in it was just it was bad. It was bad. And I feel bad for DC to have that on their fucking resume as well. That sucked, man. But yeah. And fucking explosions. Remember the explosions? It hurt Superman. Like I thought kryptonite was the only thing that could hurt him, you know. He's getting hit by a fucking explosion. Like goddamn, dude. Just so stupid. A shitty ass game.
Mine was, dude, I was waiting for this for so long. Eric, I think like you and I were talking about this a lot. Like, couldn't wait till it come out. I remember my friend Paul. We waited for it, dude. We actually went out, rented it because we were so excited it was out, and it was Fight Club. You couldn't control anybody. It was the worst fucking game I've ever played.
I never played that game.
We played for 10 minutes, and I was taking it back. I think it was Xbox, the original Xbox. Dude, what an awful game. Terrible game.
Yeah, I didn't play that. That's crazy.
It was bad. I was dumbfounded. So, Eric, you got one?
I'd have to say Aliens Colonial Marines for me personally.
I don't think I played that one either.
Yeah, well, you're not missing
much. What the hell was that on?
It was, what was
it on?
Oh, that one I had for, was it PlayStation 3?
Damn, really?
Yeah, it was PlayStation 3. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was so hyped up, and I was so excited, like, because they were like, oh, the aliens are going to be smart, and, dude, on launch, it was just, I think there was a lawsuit because of how bad the game was compared to how they advertised it. It was terrible, God, dude. You just have the aliens doing spins, and, like, it was bad.
Hey, so they made a game, an Aliens game recently I think it's for PC, and it's kind of scary. I played a demo of it, and you got to go around the ship collecting things, and you know
Yeah, is it like you can command a team?
Yeah. So
is it that?
But there's aliens walking around, so you got to hide and shit. It's actually it gets you going. You're like, oh shit, oh my god. You know. But,
have you ever played Alien Isolation?
No.
Dude, that game is scary. The AI in that game is spot on because it's just one alien, and you'll be playing the game going around this ship, and all of a sudden you'll get a reading that he's around, and you have to hide, and he will, like, you can't do the same stuff over and over again. They'll learn from how you play. And, it's an awesome game.
That is
it's slow,
awesome.
but I mean, it really, the tension of it is amazing.
That's what they need to bring back to the movies, is the tension. The horror. Oh my god.
That's what gets me going, especially on like thriller horror movies, like that tension. You're like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I love that in video games now. That's sweet.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. All right. Well, on to the next one.
Oh, dude, this is another one, dude.
The songs, baby.
Yeah. What you got for your worst song?
Dude, I will never forget this when it came out. I can't believe this was ever on a fucking... I cannot believe this is ever on the radio. Was Beyonce Drunk in Love? I was listening to that, and I was like, can this get any more insulting? Oh, my surfboard. I was like, this is just fucking garbage. Dude, and people loved it, and I was just stunned. Yeah, that was at the point where I was like, people can release anything now, and they're going to eat it. They're going to eat it up. Like that fucking Rihanna song. Work, 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 work. I'm like, dude, I am just baffled.
So with
absolutely baffled.
With that song, it has some lyrics to it, you know. They got so offended with "Baby It's Cold Outside," but shit like that can go under the radar. Doesn't it say like a line where it's like blow my back out or something? Like she's getting it like just
something
banging,
like that, yeah.
You know, it's like,
yeah, it's about fucking, yeah.
And like, oh, I'm getting flirty when I start drinking. I'm getting flirty and stuff like that or something. It's like it's the same kind of shit that "Baby It's Cold Outside" had, but they're super offended with "Baby It's Cold Outside." But you know, and then you get shit like this that goes through.
Yeah. That's just people being offended just to be offended.
Are you serious? Like, that's what you come up with? Ugh.
Yeah.
It's sad, dude. It's sad-ass reality.
It is. I mean, I can't believe, like when they're ripping off "Baby It's Cold Outside" off the radios, but you're like, all right, we got rid of that song. The next song we have is "Wet Ass Pussy."
Yeah, ooh, that's a Christmas classic.
Make sure you turn it up for the kids.
It's Cardi B, by the way.
Fuck them both. I need a penicillin shot just thinking about them.
Yeah, no. So my song, it became a huge popular freaking thing. I don't remember when it was, maybe 10 years ago. Oh my god, tons of memes. Rebecca Black, "Friday." You remember that bullshit? It's Friday. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that fondly.
Dude, stop singing it first off, okay? Because the only lyric I know of that whole thing is "Friday." Okay, so you know more than me on that song already.
Yeah.
God, dude.
I had to watch it. I was like, let's give it a shot. Let's see what this person has to offer society.
Stupid,
and
stupid lyrics.
Yeah, absolutely insulted how bad that was.
Like you just said, it's another thing that proves that you could sing about whatever you want and it's going to be a big hit. It has the potential to be a big hit, you know?
I think that was a big hit for all the wrong reasons that she wasn't expecting for.
Yeah. Dude, and I know she got a lot of flack for it afterwards. She got like a bunch of negative comments on it, like, you suck, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, put your head in an oven, bitch.
Yeah. She's only like 14 or some shit, wasn't she? But still, to me, that song, we don't need that shit, man.
No.
It's just a super annoying. It was everywhere, dude. It was like memes all over the place. It was everywhere.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it. It's like,
What were you going to say, Eric? Her parents what?
Oh, her parents dumped a bunch of money and paid a bunch of people to get that song out.
I bet.
It was a big, like, pay for play type
we're gonna
thing.
fucking pimp our kid out.
Yeah. Wasn't there some dude in it who was rapping?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh my god, really?
I just briefly remember some guy rapping.
God. Could you imagine? Like, this is gonna pay dividends.
We're gonna get so much money off this.
Yeah,
and they probably did because it was all over the
This is a banger. This is a banger.
Actually, I know she was on Tosh.0.
I'm gonna look up the song on YouTube just to see how many views it's got.
Oh yeah, the Web Redemption.
Yeah, she did one of those, and remarkably, she seems like a very smart and well-rounded
dude. It was the
person
parents putting them, do this. We're gonna get rich.
So the song came out 11 years ago. It has 167 million views on it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, dude.
167 million?
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy. Wow.
167 million, and out of that, it has 1.5 million likes.
Jeez. 1.5.
Oh,
poor
God
kid.
damn. I know. Yeah, so that's my shitty ass song.
Yeah. All right. Eric, do you have a shitty song?
Oh man. Let's see.
Trying to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say. I don't even know if you can call it a song, but it was people singing, and it got them famous. So, the Island Boys, whatever the hell bullshit they were singing. Yeah.
Island boy.
Yeah, see,
What
guys.
a dumb prick. Bunch of pricks, man.
But in reality, I would have to say anything that Yoko Ono has ever produced. Anything ever. Even when she just talks.
Yeah.
Worse.
God, I didn't even know she was still around.
Yeah, right.
Is she still around?
Yeah.
I'd have to say, yeah, she's still alive. I mean, I don't know about around. I'm sure she shoehorns herself into a bunch of stuff, still dropping John Lennon's
My
name.
kids are in the other room and are just dying laughing right now at me. He's like,
well, you should play her some Yoko Ono, because she'd crack up.
yeah.
Good God.
I can't even put it to a specific song because I don't know any names of her songs.
Yeah. She's summoning Mothra.
Mothra.
I stole that joke. I'm not even gonna. Fuck. All right. So.
Nice, dude.
Worst comedian.
Oh shit, dude. Holy hell.
Worst comedian. I have two of them.
Two?
Male and female.
I only grabbed one. I'm pretty sure I probably could go with. Well, I could probably go both actually, because this is another one that was kind of close, but I didn't really care. And it's like I'm just gonna do this one. Which one do you want to go first? You want me first?
You go first.
Okay. So my first, I'm just gonna do the one. Fucking Carlos Mencia. Everything he does, he just fucking screams the whole time, dude. It's like that's all he does, is scream. Can't stand him, man. Yeah, he steals jokes. Yeah. You know, remember South Park when they made fun of him?
Yeah.
Because I took credit for it because I'm actually not that funny.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know what it's like.
Yeah. They're beating the hell out of them.
Yeah.
I don't
Being
get the
a comedian,
joke.
but I'm not that funny.
Yeah. Do you like fish sticks, man?
The funny, through all of his shows and shit, he always talks about how like it's a big deal being a Mexican and shit. Dude's not even Mexican. Dude, he comes from a half German, half Honduras fucking family. He's not even Mexican.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he can constantly talks about being Mexican and stuff. He's not even Mexican. But,
wow.
He's just a garbage individual.
Oh, that's
I'll
brutal.
pass on his stuff. See ya.
Yeah. I'm gonna split mine. Mine. She just popped up in the news. Was my second one, because she was supposed to be Barbie in the new Barbie movie.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is nothing of Barbie at all. I see a Barbie doll, and I do not think of this fat piece of shit. And I don't care if it's a fat phobia thing.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, that was my female.
What a terrible comic. Like, dude, if a female comic has to go up there and just rip jokes about how disgusting her pussy is,
Are you ripping yourself?
Yeah, I just feel like it's factual. Like, no, okay, like, okay, let's reach somewhere else here. And she's just awful. And then she's another one that there's YouTube videos of her stealing jokes. She stole one from that dude, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh my god, dude!
But she's on Ellen's show. And she's making jokes about this fucking popcorn, how hard it is to eat popcorn. You get it all over herself. And Ellen, she's just sitting there just staring at her. And come to find out, Ellen was the one that made that joke. And they showed it in the past, like, popcorn's so good, you just eat it and it falls everywhere. It's like, well, first of all, so funny. Two, that's the joke you decide to steal.
Yeah.
No shit, dude. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so.
What about you, Eric?
But,
I'd have to say, pretty handily Brendan Schaub.
Oh, dude, I didn't.
Have you heard of that guy? And you know who that guy is?
Holy
yeah,
crap. That's that like. Isn't he like a UFC fighter?
Yeah, he was a UFC fighter. He had a decent career fighting.
Yeah,
I
forgot about him. He did.
But then he just kept going on Joe Rogan's podcast and being around comedians and figuring he can do it, and he just can't do it.
Yeah.
He's just terrible, man. He sucks at it.
I forgot he did that.
He's
shit,
bad.
Dude. What a loser.
Yeah.
Don't beat me, ass.
You are one pathetic loser. God.
Yeah. What was your second one?
My second one, he released this special and it was so amazingly solid. He hasn't been able to keep up with it since, but that Hard to Swallow, Dane Cook.
Yeah.
It was
that was actually pretty funny.
It was very funny, but then everything I checked out afterward, I was just like, whew.
Well, then his acting career went off too.
Yeah.
And he started doing movies and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He had a lot of weird shit too. I guess. Yeah, but is he as bad as Amy Schumer? No, not at all.
I actually had her written down. I was just like, I can't stand her. But it was like, whatever, you know. It didn't really bother me. But I was like, I'm just going with Carlos Mencia.
Yeah. All right, well, next one. Hero in a movie. The worst hero in a movie.
Oh, my God, dude. Who's first? Is it you? You're first? I think you
can go. You can go.
All right. This is a sad one because I actually had a lot of high hopes for this. And again, comes up short, of course, right? Steel. Remember Steel?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, so obviously it follows John Henry Irons, a.k.a. Steel. He's DC Comics and stuff, but badass engineer and who built a suit of armor, kind of a little bit off of like the Iron Man shit, but he was allied to Superman, and wow, did that movie suck? So Shaq portrayed John Henry. In
that's
the movie.
Unfortunate because Shaq is cool.
Yeah,
I like Shaq.
I think the movie had potential, but again, who's the owners? Who's doing it all? Warner Brothers. And then, you know how they like to just demolish everything.
That would be something cool. I would like for them to revisit.
Mm-hmm. Well, even in cool. Superman and Lois, John Henry's in that.
Yeah,
and it was awesome. Like you got that extra character in there.
Yeah.
He did the guy who played him did an awesome job. But I think it was made at the wrong time. Just straight up, the movie was made at the wrong time. That time frame in the 90s, the comic book franchise was just not there yet until like later on in 2000s,
it was just a cash grab.
It is, and it sucked. It sucked.
Yeah. Mine was or is, and he's shown up in a couple movies in Marvel since then. Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
I can't believe that movie was ever made. Cocaine. I'm gonna go back. That's cocaine. Like, hey guys, let's go back. Listen, your career has gone very well for a while. You just did Back to the Future. Now we're gonna have you have sex with a duck. What do you think of that? All that. What do you think of sex with a duck? Yeah, guys, let's make this.
Sounds great. Sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
Sign it up. Sign them up.
Yeah, I think that movie should have been animated. I think it would have been better off if it was animated.
You know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they would have done like a heavy metal type movie.
Yeah. Dude, the fucking. You remember the animatronics in the face? It was kind of. It looked weird.
Dude, he looked like he could be singing on stage at Chuck E. Cheese.
That's what I mean. It was like just weird looking,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like it was never working correctly. I don't know. I think if it was animated, I think it would have been way better. So we'll just keep it.
Yeah. It would have been a cool like adult like I said, like a heavy metal
Mm-hmm.
type thing. So, all right, now let's go on to the worst villain that you've ever seen.
Oh, you never even let me do it.
Oh, Eric, I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Bitch.
Because I thought this was like one of my best
Yeah.
picks. Because it's a technicality, but on an otherwise great movie and story. But not sure.
All right.
Idiocracy.
Oh,
Not sure.
Oh.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm just staring.
Yeah, was the Luke Wilson?
Yeah.
His character in Idiocracy. Worst hero ever, but he got the job done.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to know a funny fact about that movie? So when they're making it, they had a really low budget for the movie, and the costume designers, their budget was only like 10 grand. Like, this is all you get. Figure it out. So they like, well, we need clothing. Okay, we got these, got shirts, clothing, whatever. We need shoes. Do you remember what the shoes were? So they invested money into a company, and they're like, we'll just pick this company. They're low. They're never going to be big. Whatever. Dude, they're fucking wearing Crocs. The company was Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now look at them. This huge company now.
I actually found out this too. All the clothing in the movie is polyester
Polyester.
because they forgot how to grow crops.
Oh, so it's all plastic?
So they couldn't have cotton. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
all
God, dude.
Every single outfit is polyester
That
because
is
they don't know how to.
smart.
I literally
Yeah,
figured that one out
Idiocracy.
like 3 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I love
It
that
is a
movie,
great
but
movie.
It's funny
as
as
far
hell.
as heroes go, not sure is a pretty.
When you said that,
Lackluster
you're like,
one.
not sure. I'm like, I don't think I've seen that.
I know, I'm
movie.
sitting there like, I was just
Once you said
blank
Idiocracy,
staring.
I was like,
Yeah,
God damn it.
I know. Like, it's my best one. I'm not sure. I was like, oh,
Yeah, right.
okay. Okay. All right, so worst villain then.
Well, you kind of took my thunder earlier on this one.
Oh, I got it.
I have the
Eric, you gotta
Mandarin.
duck out.
Yeah,
All right.
I have a grad party that I gotta
Hey, it's
go
all
to.
good, man. Thanks for coming on the show. We're gonna tackle this last bit, and we'll have you on future ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me for sure.
All right. Sign on
All
off.
right, take
We'll
care,
see
guys.
you later.
See you, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.
So like I said, you kind of stole my thunder on this one earlier. I had
Yeah, I
fucking
did.
Mandarin as the worst villain.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
dude.
My bad.
So the Mandarin
Ooh.
is to Iron Man what Lex Luthor is to Superman. You know,
Right.
Like, that was like his biggest, person, the villain he fought, and I felt cheated, man. I really did.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, like, when you guys were talking about it, I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Should I chime in? Damn it.
Yeah,
So I was like, well, I'll
right.
just kind of go work it, But,
Yeah.
Guy's a bad dude, and in the comics and everything, everything you heard about, he was just a bad dude. And then you come in here, and then we get a freaking guy who's an actor on TV. Come on, man. There's
Right.
no mastermind. This is, and then
I
the
know.
mastermind was someone completely different behind the actual Mandarin shit. It was a scam, man.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was a scam.
A cruel bait and switch type deal, and
Yeah.
I was so pissed off about it.
They took my money.
Thanks, Kingsley. He did a great job. He was hilarious in
Yes.
the role.
It was
But,
terrifying.
man,
Just to have him at such a high thing through 3/4 of the movie,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, boom! Dude, it crashed.
I know. It's like,
And he's
oh,
this goofy drunk. And,
yeah.
ooh,
Have
I
you
was
seen
like,
Shang-Chi?
No.
So they make fun of it in Shang-Chi.
Oh, do they
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Good.
So the studio figured they're like we fucked up. So here
Yeah, they did.
we're gonna make
They
fun
did.
of it right here. But yeah,
That's when you don't insult your fans.
yeah, that's who I have as to me as the worst villain. And I thought hard about this because remember I was texting you about I was like, are we doing, or was that the hero? I can't remember exactly. I was like, is this in a movie? Is this
Yeah,
comics? Like
yeah.
what do you want this to be? Because
Right. Yeah.
but yeah, dude. Hopefully the real Mandarin is out there somewhere. So.
Yeah. Yep. My worst villain, and I mentioned Superman 4 before, but Nuclear Man.
Oh yeah. Oh
Oof,
yeah.
Dude, the nails, like he's growing his nails, they're getting all long. I will hurt people.
Okay.
Where is she? It's like, oh my god, how bad is this? Dude, that guy never acted in a single thing after that.
I think they made, if I remember correctly, I think they made Nuclear Man as a. That's the first time they appeared in the comics in general. It was Superman 4.
Oh no,
I believe.
Yeah,
and,
I think yeah.
Yeah, so they just made it for just that movie, and then I think after that they put him in the DC universe. And I think it bombed.
Shit.
I think it bombed big time.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%, but I think
it
just did not work out.
It was awful. And there was actually part of the movie was shot before, to where I don't know if it was Nuclear Man or whatever he was, but it looked like a Tim Burton movie almost. I'll send it to you, but it was really weird.
It's getting in that weird shit again, you know.
Yeah, it was just the '80s. Cocaine is everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
yeah. So we'll hit this the finale. Worst sequel that you've ever seen? And I'm stunned I never mentioned this on the previous episode we did. But yeah, worst sequel.
You already know mine. Son of the Mask, dude.
Oh yeah.
I seriously
what
can't
a fall! What
God
a fall after that.
Yeah. The plot features a mask. Obviously, the mask is in the first movie. It's in the second. But besides that, they hardly doing anything in common. Somehow a baby gets born with powers of the mask, so we get treated to some painful CGI baby moments.
Yeah.
And then some horrible ass dances that the shit happens. Most of the so-called jokes in the movie is just painful, and oh, dude, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
I heard that Richard Roepert, you know, the film critic, he actually walked out of the movie halfway through.
No
I was like,
way.
I'm done. Yeah, he just said he was done with the whole movie.
This is an insult to filmmaking.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you love seeing Jamie Kennedy in movies and enjoy movies with a super jealous dog that wants to kill a baby because it's jealous over the baby, I don't know. Then you know what? Have at it. You know, the best freaking part of the whole movie is when the plastic CGI baby is pissing and puking on Jamie Kennedy. So,
oh God.
Have at it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is your career now. Yeah. But yeah, my sequel is American Psycho 2 with Mila Kunis. Absolutely awful. I was so mad. I was like, you know what? I'm going to check that. I was bored. I was so bored. And I was like, all right, I'm going to watch this movie. And it starts off like she kills Patrick Bateman. And I'm like, all right, already, I'm not okay with this at all. And, you know, when you're able to surpass Mortal Kombat Annihilation for me, that was it, or close, very close. I was just absolutely disgusting. Just
I have
disgusted.
a confession. I actually haven't seen that movie.
Oh my God, it's bad.
I knew of it, but you know, I liked the first one so much. It never really dawned on me to watch the second one.
It is a cash grab.
So,
That's all that was.
And it was. Mila Kunis is in it. Yeah, they're gonna jump all over it, right?
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with her. We'll talk if I ever meet her. I will talk with her on that. Like we're gonna talk, woman.
Sit down for a minute. I need to discuss something with you.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this. I would just tell her like, hey, remember American Psycho 2? And she would probably just be like,
I'm sorry.
My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, I got paid a lot of money. So.
Yeah. I'd probably star in worse stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna add one more on for you. We touched on this earlier, and I was touching on it for a little bit, or thinking about this for a while. Worst movie franchise.
Ooh. Man.
Can I stroke you one real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is stroke you one more? I don't even know what that means. But worst movie franchise. A movie that somehow has gotten made, or that was made, and it got multiple sequels, while we didn't get a Man of Steel sequel. So,
like I said, we always got to throw that one in there.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that all the time. Mine was, or is, I have no idea how this happened, the Twilight Saga.
Yeah,
I remember I was with a girl, and she's an ex, so don't worry, this is my current wife. But her friend wanted to meet up with us to go see a movie. And I was like, oh, okay, what movie is it? And it was that second Twilight movie, and I was like, fuck. And I really liked this girl, and I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll just go. And we go halfway through it, I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I got up, and I went out into the movie theater, like, lounge, and sat on the couch for, like, 10 minutes. I was like, I don't care if this girl thinks I'm pooping. I cannot watch. It was physically so hard to sit through that. And, like, it's funny, like, watching all these, like, everyone's so awkward. A mutual friend of ours, not even a friend, I'd say acquaintance, I remember she posted, like, the acting is so wonderful and beautiful. This is one of the top movies ever made. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, this is insanity how bad this was. And, yeah, I would say that's, for as popular as it was, and, I mean, it was weird. You had moms, like, thirsting
a fan
over.
Base. You know,
I'll never get it.
They got extremely lucky with that fan base. But I agree. I'll add one to it, but I agree with that. The Twilight series was pretty damn shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what series, like when the first movie came out, I was like, oh, that was a funny movie. Okay. But then they just kept going on and on and on and on. It was the American Pie franchise.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it just got worse.
Yeah.
It just kept getting worse and worse. It's like, holy shit, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. And then they got into the weddings and shit. It's
yeah.
like, oh, what are you doing?
Weddings,
it's still going
reunion.
on.
Dude, there was a fucking band camp one.
Yeah.
I remember watching that, and I was like, this is an absolute atrocity.
It just did not stop. And it got to the point where I was like, this is horrible.
As long as people are willing to pay for it, they're going to keep making them, and it's going to suck. It's going to get bad. Honestly, I think that's how we reached with Marvel. I just think no matter what, they thought people were going to go see it or watch it.
I mean, after Endgame, they did take
it's a significant dip.
Yeah.
Significant. And I'm sitting here like, now's the time for DC.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
James
Gunn has it up. He can do it now.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Agree.
I have a lot of hopes. I have a lot of hopes for it. There's a lot of news about that James Gunn Superman legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what comes of it, but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, wow, we were that was kind of fun getting some off my chest, but the negativity stuff.
Yeah.
You have any more categories you want to?
No, not really. I wanted just to bring up one more thing. It was back on the hero in the movie thing. I didn't bring it up because I actually kind of forgot about it, and then one of you or Eric said something, and it refreshed my memory about it. I almost put down. Remember the movie Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes.
I almost put that down because in my head he was like the hero of the movie, right? He was. I guess it could have went both ways, either hero or villain. I don't know, but the dude wakes up 90 years too soon. It was a 120-year journey or something like that to this new world, and he wakes up. Something happened. I think they went through an asteroid field, and it woke him up. Something malfunctioned.
Yeah, the ship woke him up
basically
because
90 years
damaged.
early, and he can't go back into the sleep because it won't work.
Right.
So he's basically going to die now because he's just going to grow old. But the shittiest thing he ever does, he wakes up another passenger because he gets lonely.
Yeah.
You just killed this woman, and it's Jennifer Lawrence who plays this other person. And it's like, what the hell? And the dude's creepy as hell in the beginning because he's like standing over her pod just staring at her. Right?
Yeah.
And he's reading her diaries and stuff. And
he
gets to know her. So when he wakes her up, he makes makes her fall in love with him. So it's kind
Yeah.
of like in the
He's
middle.
a
I was like,
villain.
I don't
Yeah.
know because I threw it in there. I was like, shit, I don't know if they put him like a hero or if it's like a villain. But again, like I can see it more of a villain. But what a shitty person that guy was, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't imagine being in that position. But yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I wanted to bring that up because I was like, that was a tough call for me.
I can
couldn't-
see that one. You can go both ways on that one.
Yeah, I guess I would class him as a villain, but the Mandarin still takes my spot as
Oh.
goddamn stupid.
The worst.
Yeah.
That was the worst. Oh my goodness. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, yeah. I guess. What do you think? Should we wrap this one off? We've finally got this one going, and
Yep. The worst of the worst.
yeah, the worst of the worst. Next couple episodes, might as well do a best of the best.
Yeah,
What we
can
like.
do that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we do best of the
Throw it out
best,
there.
and I finally watched all of Better Call Saul.
Nice.
Man,
You like the ending?
it's man. Yes, I did, and I was very scared because. Not scared, but I was bummed because I was like, "This is it." Like, they did Breaking Bad, and then they did what was it, El Camino,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, and now Better Call Saul is over, and it's like, it's over. Like that's it. Like I was bummed. I'm like, this is probably the end of it all, you know. And yeah, I definitely want to do a deep dive on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul because those deserve some.
Oh, I could definitely do
recognition.
That'll be a cool one.
Yeah, and spoiler warnings. I want to talk about the end real quick. Like, with Better Call Saul, like they did a very good job on how, what a choice by him. To. I mean, Slippy. What was it? Slipping Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was very smooth, and you know he got him down to 7.5 years, and he was just gonna. What he came to is. He was going to go back out there and screw up again. He can't help it. And he's going to go right back in. And I think he was finally, he came to a realization. Like, he's like, I need to get in. You know, I need to be done.
Yeah.
And take accountability for something finally. You know, and it was kind of funny. Like, all he was saying, like, I did this. It was me. Walter White this, Walter White that. He would have been dead. He would have been in jail. And I'm sitting there like, Walter White is rolling in his fucking grave right now. Because, you know, Walter White was an egomaniac. It's me. It's all me. And it's like, nah, Saul was the one that got you in your shit. So I can only imagine him like rolling in his grave. Like, Walter couldn't take Hank thinking that other scientist was the mastermind. He couldn't take it. So he's sitting there drunkenly sipping on his wine like maybe he was just copying. It's like, you stupid motherfucker. Like that's your pride right there? You're gonna make Hank start looking again? Like unbelievable.
What a badass show though. Like both of them.
Oh my gosh.
I enjoyed both of them.
Yes, they both. I remember sitting there when Better Call Saul was announced. I remember posting on Facebook, like, man, I really hope it can hold the candle to Breaking Bad. And everyone was like, dude, there's no way. Like, how can you ask any show to do that? And, you know, 3 seasons in, when I got to the 3rd season, I was like, oh, they did it. They're doing a fucking great job again. And yeah, it felt like they caught lightning in a bottle twice. And,
for sure. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to check right now, but the last time I checked, Breaking Bad was the #1 show of all time. Like, it held that spot.
Really?
Yep, it still is. Still is, yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I want to go back and look at it because at Lalo Salamanca, you know, the guy at the end, you know, well, not at the end, but through the whole thing, I want to go back to Breaking Bad when they kidnapped Saul, had him on his lead. I want to see if he really said that, like, hey, did Lalo send you? Like, for them to
forgot about
yes, for them to write that in is incredible.
Yeah,
it's
that'd
incredible.
be interesting to find out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to YouTube it. But the continuity was fantastic.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
No
did
way.
a very good job. Yeah. Yep. So.
Cool. Well, this was a fun episode. I enjoyed this.
That's all we got for today. Yeah, it was. It was good to get that negativity out. Now I can go enjoy my day in a positive manner and call it.
Good luck.
Yeah, right. So, well, all right. Well, everyone, all the new listeners, new followers, welcome.
Yeah, we got a bunch actually.
Yeah, it was really cool with the little reels. Hope you guys enjoy those. Hope you guys enjoyed the episodes. Please like, subscribe, and share on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Sooner or later, we'll get the Spotify shit going.
Yeah.
But we talked into that a little bit to finally get that going. But dad life, and we're very busy during the week, and hence why there hasn't been an episode out in a couple weeks. Yeah. But so I hope you guys all have a really good weekend, good rest of your week. Take care of each other, be safe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Until next time, my friends.